Hello friends, I hope you're doing well. Welcome and welcome back. In today's video, I'm gonna share with you how I do my seeds from inside. I have a video with my seed haul. I'll link that below for you so you can actually see what seeds I got. But however, in this video, I'm only gonna show you just few seed packets. I don't want to show you all of the seeds and how I do it, so that way you have a basic understanding of how to start your seeds from inside. So the first thing that you need, which is very important, is a seed starting mix. This one is the Jiffy brand, and I know a lot of people start their seeds from potting soil. You do not want to do that because the potting soil does not have enough nutrients to help a seed, okay? So make sure you do not use potting soil and you use a good quality seed starting mix. So in this mix, it has peat moss, coconut coir, and vermiculite in here, and this will help with drainage. I've used this last year and I had great results with it. And of course, you need your trays. This tray I got from Family Dollar and it was only $2.50. You can use any container that has good drainage. You don't have to get this fancy if you can find something like this. And here you can see it has the bottom, so when the water goes through, you see the holes, when the water goes through, it collects it on the tray here, okay? And what I love about this too, it has the cover or the dome, which helps the seed to germinate. So you want to set up looking like something like this, and this is also the Jiffy brand too. So you want something with this kind of setup, which would actually help your seed. You can probably use a container, like a plastic container. Make sure there's holes in the bottom and you have a lid on top. And then what I have here, I just have a good old wooden spoon, which is gonna help me to mix the potting mix. And I just have a container I'm just gonna reuse to mix it. And I just have a spoon, which I'm gonna use to scoop into the cubes in the tray. And I just have a marker to use on the tag so I know what I plant. Because when you have all these different seeds, you'll be like, which is which? So make sure you have some kind of strategy where you have the seeds are labeled somehow so you will know what you planted. And I have a cup of lukewarm water. Why lukewarm? I use the lukewarm water and it probably wasn't necessary, but I choose to. I use this to help if there is any bacteria or any gnats or fungus or anything in the mix. The warm water would somewhat kill all of that. But as I said before, I've used this before and I did not have to put warm water in it, but I just choose that you don't have to, but it's just a choice, okay? All right, so let's get started here and let me show you how I start my seeds from inside. We're only gonna do 4 seed packets, otherwise this video will be very long. All right, so you just wanna mix your mix and it's gonna become like a brownie consistency. Just keep mixing it. And as you can see, I have the dining table all covered with newspaper, so I don't make a mess. So wherever you do this, make sure it's somewhere where you don't care if something gets messy. And there's another way you can do this, so you can just easily put the dry soil in here and then take your spray bottle and then water it down, but I prefer to mix it first. So whatever works for you. And then what I do here, I just take the wooden spoon. I mean, you can use your hands. For the sake of the video, I'm not going to use my hands right now, but you can use your hands. It doesn't matter, whatever preference you have. And you can actually use a bigger container. I don't have any bigger containers, so for now I'm just going to use what I have in hand. And you just want to make sure the holes, you get the mix in all of the holes. Alright, so the holes are filled. So the reason for the small spoon, I just use a small spoon to press down to fill any air pocket in here. Because remember, your roots are going to go downwards. So you just want to make sure you have soil all the way down to the bottom. We press down on it. to the bell peppers. I love the different colors that comes in this mix. So you have to be careful with your seeds. Some seeds are really tiny and others are good size, so you have to be really careful. So what I'm gonna do here, I just have a chopstick. Whatever you have around your house, you can use the back of an eraser, anything just to make an indent. So right in here, you can see a little hole here. I'm gonna gently make an indent right in here. And then I'm gonna use this other end. I'm gonna put 2 or 3 seeds in each pot just in case, and if any of the seeds do not germinate. So I'm just gonna use this and I'm gonna just aim for here. Okay, and it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to go directly in the hole. Okay, so then what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna gently take some of the mix and cover the top. Okay, so this is our bell pepper and I have my tags ready. So I'm just gonna keep my tag right here so I know this block here is bell pepper. Okay. I just want to give you an idea as to how I do the seeds from inside. I'm going to continue the rest off camera and continue the process and show you the results. Okay, so that process took me hours to complete. Anyways, I'm finally done and it's been a couple of days and I just wanted to show you where I have the seeds set up to germinate. So yeah, oh my goodness, wow. It's been like 3 days, and if you look closely right here, there's some seeds have already been germinated. I am surprised. Anyways, but I have them right here by the window where the light comes in, and I don't have a heating pad, so I just sit them right here. And the key to this is making sure they're covered. So I couldn't find my lid for this one, so I just put some plastic wrap over it. So you have to make sure it's covered and it will sweat out, and that's what helps with the germination process. And I have another one here. Whatever container you use, make sure it has drainage holes and you have a tray to collect, because when you water these, the moisture and everything, it will leak through to the bottom. So let me give you an example here. So this one is a regular setup here, right here, and I just found the old container so it would collect any liquid to the bottom. So make sure you have that, and then just get some plastic wrap or a lid and cover it. Okay, so that's the key to helping your seeds to germinate. Here we are. So it's been a few days. I am surprised already. So I'm gonna put the lid back on and just keep monitoring this. When the soil is dry out, you will see, as you can see, it looks wet right now. So you will know when you need to spray it. So just get a spray bottle and just spray it. I do not recommend putting this under the pipe to water it like you would a regular plant. Take the spray bottle and you gently spray the areas, okay? Do not put this under the pipe because you don't want the water from the pipe to erode the soil, disturbing the new roots. So just use a spray bottle. In the next couple of days, I'll take the lid off and see what's going on. So after the seedlings have germinated and you can actually see them already emerged from the soil, take the lid off. Do not keep the lid on. But for now, I'm gonna put the lid back on because obviously we have a lot of seeds that need to go through the germination process, okay? So I'm gonna gently put this on so I don't disturb those that are already coming up. And just make sure you have it by a window. I mean, I'm sure you probably have some window you could sit it by, but the key is sunlight. It needs some form of sunlight on the seeds. Not direct sunlight, but indirect sunlight, and you need to make sure they're covered to help with the germination process. So I'm gonna go ahead and post this video, and I'll do little videos here and then giving you an update with the seeds. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please subscribe and click the like button. Remember to take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.